start with welcoming the two gentlemen here up front, our coaches, Coach Steve Parker from Stellenbosch FC, as well as Coach Rhulani Mokwena from Orlando Pirates. Gentlemen, if you can just give us a brief summary of the match from your perspective, starting with the away team coach, followed by the home team coach.
Thank you. Good evening. Obviously, once the draw was done, to play Orlando Pirates away from home, and then also to have them in the league game next week, posed some challenges for us. Firstly, playing a team of Orlando Pirates stature. The quality away from home was never going to be an easy task for us. We have had some objectives we wanted to achieve with the game. Sometimes in the position that we are, there's certain decisions that you need to make that hopefully you'll reap the rewards of it further down the line. It's not to say we never came here to try and win the game. I think it was clear for everybody who watched the game that we gave everything, our commitment towards getting a result from the game. But it also afforded an opportunity for me to give opportunity to some players that I needed to see how they cope at this level. I also just needed to, besides looking at the players to see how they could cope at this level, there's a couple of players that have been playing regularly every match over the previous 8 weeks. We've had 6 away games, another cup away fixture. So we've now played 7. That's out of 9 games we've played, basically 7 away. So it's been taxing. We do know that next week is a very important match for us at home. We wanted to come here, be competitive. I thought we were. Orlando Pirates obviously a bit frustrated. I'm sure the coach, in terms of the amount of chances they created that they didn't take. So yes, we were on the back foot. They had a lot of possession, created a lot of opportunities. But we knew that would be the case, and we had hoped that maybe we could frustrate them. And we're a good team on transition, and we had hoped maybe that we could apply pressure once they lost the ball in good transition moments. I thought my players gave great commitment to the match, great effort, great work ethic. I couldn't ask more from them. They really worked hard and put their bodies on the line. You could see with the amount of blocks that they made from shots around the box. So really proud of their effort this evening. Congratulations to Coach Rhulani and his team. I wish you the best of luck for the rest of the tournament.
Good evening to members of the media. We are very, very gracious when we lose, but we are also very humble. We keep our feet on the ground when we win. One swallow doesn't make a summer. We understand that we've got a lot of work to do still. Very difficult match against champions of the National First Division. They're the champions, and they put out the team that more or less was the core in them winning the championship last season. And it was a bit of a surprise, the team sheet. When you look at the team sheet, normally you have Umtetwa playing at left centre back, wasn't there today. But equally very capable back 4 with Mobi, who's a regular for them at right back. And they played Unlovu, who played very well and gave us a few problems at left back. Duhuda is very strong, good in the air. And him and Robinson were brave. And they tried to build from the back, which is something that was also good to see. That normally when you watch some of their games, people say they play route 1 football all the time to Isaacs, but today they played from the back, and it was nice to see them trying to play from the back. But we knew that, like the coach says, they are strong on transition. They've got Reyners, who's contributed to 5 goals for them in 8 matches or 9 matches now. 3 goals, 2 assists, and he's the major man, and they kept him in the team, and he's always a problem. But we knew we also had to look after Afuaka and Van Rooyen on transition, because they've got the speed, and when they sit in the deep block, they can threaten you on the transition, because not only do they terminate their phases on transition, but they also play for fouls and set pieces, which they know they are very strong at. So we had to manage that, but fortunately we did that very well, and we've got to compliment our players for a job well done and getting the team to the next round.
We'll now open for questions. By show of hands, Benon, please identify yourself. Hello? Guy? Wait for a second, thank you. Identify yourself as well as the media company you represent prior to asking your question. Then I will direct you who to give the microphone to. You may please give it to that gentleman.
Thank you. Can I ask two questions, madam, with your permission?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Coach Rhulani, you've given us a very nice synopsis of Stellenbosch, but nothing about your own side. Can you talk a little bit about frustration, perhaps today, with the finishing, etc.? And then, Steve, I wanted to just ask you. I understand your thinking in tonight's game, but at any stage of your thinking, did you also maybe consider keeping momentum going from the Polokwane victory? Was that ever perhaps something that you maybe considered in terms of team selection for today's game?
Yeah, I'm one person, I try to live on positives. Frustration, no. But more the fact that we kept the balance and we kept our offensive schemes. We've been creating chances every single match. So we've kept that, but we kept a clean sheet, and that's the positive. We like to look at the positives. As much as we created and we maintained the chance creation, we still maintained very good defensive stability today, and very good on rest defense, and kept a clean sheet. And I think those are the positives, and these are the building blocks. And the FIFA break afforded us time to work on our defensive scheme and our organization when we have possession, and try to maintain compactness so that we're not as vulnerable on transition. So for the Buccaneers, it's more the positives. The team is creating so many chances. Here, somebody is going to be on receiving end of another couple of goals, but we're happy that we kept a clean sheet today. We kept a clean sheet, and that's the most important thing.
To answer your question, I think it did definitely cross our mind after the Polokwane match. But I think right from even before the Polokwane match, I'd made certain decisions that the Telkom Cup, one of them definitely was the goalkeeper. Lee Langenveld was superb for us last season, helped us get promoted, deserved a chance. There's one or two other players in the team that also deserved a chance. Yeah, it's not easy. People, there's been some criticism around the world when you don't put out your best team every week. But I have trust and faith in all my players. I put out a team that I thought was capable of winning the match. And also, I do need to test some of the players. I do need to give them exposure. And because the league gets quite intense in the next couple of months, where we will be playing often 2 games in 3 days, and I need to know what players are capable of doing, so that when we get into the real battles, the ones that really going to count for us as a club this season, I know what armory I've got, and I got some good answers this evening, very positive. A lot of players that was their first debut in the PSL. Some of them only their second start in PSL showed that they are capable. Obviously, there's some things that we need to work on for next week. We have to improve in certain areas. It would be foolish for me to think that next week we can play a similar way and just think that we can defend for 90 minutes. So yeah, it was a good exercise, learned a lot from it, and looking forward for next week.
Coach Steve, Tambashawala Joseph on Sports, I'm on your right. I'm on your left, actually. Surely the preference would be on the league, looking at how unstable it is right now for your team. Was this one of the cups where you wanted to go all the way? Looking at that, it's one of your major cups that you had your first shot on. Looking at your standing on the log table and this as well, is this where you wanted to be? Coach Rhulani, it's starting to get easy on you in terms of the results coming your way. With this one, there was a big expectation from the people, but the biggest one was seeing Sunderland coming back on the goalpost. Are we seeing him playing in the cup, or he's going into the league as well?
Firstly, I think you used the word unstable in your first question. It's amazing in this football world where the media, and fortunately as a coach I look at things positively. We're 1 point off 8th position. If we beat Stellenbosch Pirates next week, we go above them. So there's no instability. There's progress. There's a plan that this club has, and it's a plan that we'll execute well. So just to get that out of the way, it's not an unstable environment currently. It's very stable, in fact. And the second part, yes, you want to win trophies. Every single cup that you participate in, you want to win. I'm a coach, I want to win trophies. I want trophies for the club. The players want to win. That's success. Success is often measured at the end of your career on the trophies that you won. So we're desperate to get a trophy for the club as soon as possible. But we're also mindful, realistic, and need the club to be stable. So certain decisions are made at the right time.